circle together to doing action. To doing action. Today, one of these models you're going to hear about, Just Connect. The focus is on the development of healthy relationships and has a curriculum that she will be focusing on. Because of it, over 450, I think it's more than that, individuals in the St. Cloud area at various businesses and so forth have received this training. So this is a model that has been out there and works into moving into action. There's another model out there. Has anyone heard of Art of Hosting? I have not gone through the training. It's a 3-day training. But I'm hearing more and more about it is another tool for helping us move together collectively on a concept or on a passion that we have as a community. We'll have some information on the table in that hallway. So those of you who are interested in it, again, talking about how a community organically learns skill set to move passion and collective ideas and thoughts into action steps. There's another tool we want to have you be aware of, and actually it was Dave and Connie who made me aware of a book. Trying hard is not good enough. So those left-brainers, otherwise it will be up here on the flip chart for the rest of you, but trying hard is not good enough. The author's name is Mark Friedman. This book is filled with action steps. His whole piece is to move fast, to have clarity, and he brings a tremendous amount of tools. One of the pieces that really struck for me was he talked about the importance for any community engagement. It needs to have a combination of passion and discipline. And I have seen this, and when he's referring to discipline, he's saying you can have all the passion in the world, but unless we start stepping towards something, it doesn't happen. I had the privilege of working with a small nonprofit, this was quite a few years ago, and we were doing strategic planning. And of course, at first day, we have all the stickies, all around the entire room. When you lay out the question, if money wasn't an issue or time wasn't an issue, what would you do? So this room was filled with all these stickies, and the board and some of the other people that they had invited. At the end of the day, I could see their eyes, their body language starting to get heavier and heavier and heavier, because the walls were filled with passion, absolutely filled with passion. Fortunately, they all came back the next day, and we paused, and we looked at all of it, and I said, all right, choose 3. Choose 3 of these stickies. Just choose 3. We need to just start someplace. And that's hard. That is so hard when we have such deep passion about some things. But it's a matter, and David, you had said this earlier, it's just to start. Start with 1, start with 2. So excellent resources. This other one that I wrote down, you will not find it anywhere. This is a word I made up. Interconnectivity, if you can say that a few times, interconnectivity bridging. And what I'm referring to there is there are many things going on that are good. It's bridging some of those. Can we work together? We are interconnected. Can we build some bridges that will enhance the impact, the ripple effect? The ripple effect. So there's that. I also put up a question mark. Some of you may have a different model of how to engage community, or something will be created. I really want to encourage allowing yourselves, when you're in a group, to say, we don't have to do it this way or this way or this way or this way. These are great tools. But you may come up and go, Mark might just come out and say, what if we did this? And you all pause who are in that group and you go, that's just perfect. I'm really encouraging that you honor that pausing and go, is there another way to do it? Or to take bits and pieces of these other tools. Every situation is different. And it's different because of the different energies and the life experiences of people who are leading it. So these, again, are just certain models to move forward in the process. The other piece I want to say that I've learned is it's an issue of readiness state. Readiness state is so important. And it's the readiness state of everyone in the gathering. Many people, or some people will say, I am so ready, yes, let's meet, and absolutely. And it's coming out of my mouth. But it isn't followed by my action. Maybe because I'm working so much in my office and I have so many other things. It's a readiness state, our vulnerability and honesty to be able to say, I am ready to have somebody from my agency at that meeting, we are committed. And to give yourself permission to say, we are really passionate about that, but right now is not a good time for us to be at the table. I'm really encouraging that honesty and that vulnerability because motion will happen. And that's really what I keep pushing, is motion. If you start spinning or stalling out, pause, bring somebody else in if you need to, but to move, to always be in motion.